Welcome back, welcome back. Math is easy, step by step. In this particular part 36 video, I'm going to go over converting fraction to decimal and then converting decimal into a percent. And it's a pretty simple formula. You gotta follow along. Remember, every fraction's a division problem. That gives you a decimal. Right? You simply move the decimal two places to the right, add the symbol, and you have your percent. Let's just jump right on in here to it. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so this fraction, 1/2. 1 divided by 2. Every fraction is a division problem, right? So looking at this fraction in this form, you can say 1 divided by 2. Or you can write it this way, right? 1 divided by 2. Or you can write it this way, right? 1 divisor bar 2. So these three forms are exactly the same. They're just written a little bit differently. 1/2 is 1 divided by 2. You can say 1 divided by 2 like you're punching into a calculator. 1 divisor sign 2 equals, right? Or 1 divisor bar 2. I want to make sure that's crystal clear before I move on any further. Okay, so in order to convert a fraction into a decimal, I'm going to use this form you see here, 1 divisor bar 2. And you see it right here, 1 divisor bar 2. To the right of that value of 1 is an invisible decimal, right? I'm going to show that decimal, and I'm going to raise it above the divisor bar. Okay? Now, 2 times what number gets me closest to 1? Well, there are no numbers. 0, right? I could have put an invisible 0 there. Dot, 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 dot. There's no numbers times 2 that will give me 1. So then I'll move on to the next number. 10. 1, 0. 1, 0. So 2 times what number will get me 10, right? So 2 times 5 is 10. So I put that 5 right above the value of 10. And it's to the right of that decimal value, right? 2 times 5 is 10. That's the product. So I'm going to subtract the product, 2 times 10, from my target of 10. Well, 10 minus 10 is 0. I'm going to bring down my next 0. 2 times what number gets me 0, right? And of course, there are no numbers. So I'm going to put a 0 right next to that 5. So here you can see the decimal form, 0.50, right here, 0.50 of the fraction 1 over 2, or 1/2, right? So what's half of a dollar? Well, it's 50 cents, right? 0.50 and 1/2 are equal to each other, right? It's just a different form. 1/2 is equal to 0.50. Or half of a dollar is equal to 50 cents. It's the same, just a different form. One's a decimal, one's a fraction. Okay, you following me? All right, stay close now. Let's keep moving on. Okay, to convert a decimal value into a percent, that's what this symbol here means, percent, per 100. And there's many, many different reasons, ways to teach this. I'm going to teach it as simply as I possibly can if I get my tongue out of the way to talk. All right. So to convert a decimal into a percent, you move the decimal 2 places to the right. You add the percent symbol. It's that easy. Move the decimal to the right 2 times. Right? I got an arrow. That's the direction to the right. Like you see here. Move the decimal 1, 2 places. Add that symbol, right? Add the percentage symbol. Now you've converted a decimal value into a percent. Yes, it's that easy. Okay, so I want to show you here. 50% is equal to 0.50. Or let's say 50 cents. Let's use it money, right? Which is equal to 1/2. Half of a dollar is 50 cents. Half of a dollar is 50 cents. And out of 100 pennies, 50 cents is 50% or half of 100. All right, so these are all equal to each other. 50% is equal to 0.50, or let's say 50 cents, right? 50 hundredths, right? Tens, hundreds, place zeros in the hundreds place. 50 hundredths is equal to 1/2. So all these values are equal to each other. It's just a different way of writing it, okay? Right? Half of a dollar, 50 cents, 50%. All right, I also want to point out to you that that decimal, right, you moved it 2 places to the right, you add the symbol, that decimal is still right here, right? It's just invisible. It's just invisible, okay? So stick around. We're going to do a bunch more of these examples in part 37 and 38. And stick around because math is easy if you take it step by step. If I've helped you, please help me to help others. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Thank you for your time.